Just got out of my last class of the day, but just because I finished class, that doesn't mean that the grind stops. If anything, when class ends, the grind starts. Good morning, everybody. It is 10:30 a.m. here in Miami, and it is an amazingly beautiful day. Look at how blue that sky is. Not even one cloud in the sky right now. The goal for today is to make it as productive as possible because I only have 2 classes, which means I have a lot of grind time to study, to do homework, and just to get done. I'll also be sharing with you guys some tips on how to stay productive in college. Guys, it's gonna be a really long day of just grinding overall, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and enjoy the vlog. So I was walking here in the breezeway, and guys, tell me what you guys are like doing right now.
We have a music ed advocacy week going on right now. Today is My Music Wednesday, so support music education.
Support music ed, guys. I basically signed this banner, and on top of that, I also get a free cookie for doing that, which is great. It's a win-win. My next class starts in an hour, but I decided to drive here on campus, go to the library, and just study because I know that if I would have stayed home, I would have gotten really distracted and I would have gotten nothing done. Bro. I'm here with my boy Alonzo. Last year, we were struggling and grinding in math together. Bro, what are you doing here so early? What are you doing here so early?
Getting some breakfast and sushi.
All right,
Where are you, bro?
I gotta study, bro. I gotta study and grind, man. I gotta study and grind. I'll see you, right? Every Wednesday they have the farmers market going on here on campus. I actually haven't eaten on the farmers market in a really long time because, as you guys know, I'm a broke college student and I already paid for like a meal plan in the dining hall, so I got to take advantage of that and not just waste more money. But that one time that I did eat in the farmers market, the food was really good, but I just don't have the money for it right now. I have made it into the library, the go now, to look for a spot. Usually in the morning it's like not that packed, but I don't know what's going on today. People just really want to grind and get done because it's kind of like busy, but hopefully I get a spot because I really want to get my stuff done. First assignment that I need to get done today is an essay. Honestly, it's like not that hard of an essay to write, so hopefully I get it done really fast and before my next class. Also, if you haven't noticed, I got a new computer. A lot of you guys were saying in the comment sections that I'm really like old school and I like to write on paper. This allows me to write, and it's like a 2-in-1, so I can use it like a tablet and like with the keyboard. I could have also gotten like the iPad Pro, however that was way over budget. This was much cheaper, the Windows Surface, and as you guys know, broke college student, I gotta save money as much as I can. I just left the library. I'm on my way to my first class of the day. I could have taken the shuttle right back there. However, this is gonna be a really long, nice walk, and it's just a really good workout, like I always say.
They see me rolling, they hating.
Sometimes with school I feel I'm always like locked up like in a classroom or in the library, so whenever I could go out and enjoy my walk, enjoy the day, it just feels great. Right in back of me we got a tour going on. Guys, the movement is not over. Danny for tour guide. Let's see if we could like finesse the system. I really do want to be a tour guide. I think it would be really cool to actually show people around here on campus because I can only do so much through my videos. It would be so cool if I do it in person. On my long walk to class, I want to give you guys some tips on how to stay productive in college and just how to get done overall. Tip number 1 is to avoid all distractions possible, whether it's a phone, a certain place, or just studying with friends. You want to avoid distractions as much as you can. If you're distracted to your phone, put it away. If you're distracted to like studying on a certain place, study somewhere else. If you're distracted to studying with people, study alone. It's that simple. Tip number 2 is to avoid procrastination. I know procrastination sounds really hard to avoid. However, the only thing that you need to do to avoid procrastination is just do what you need to do. That's literally it. Like with procrastination, if you're gonna get something done, why not get it sooner than later? If you leave everything for last minute, not only are you gonna do it wrong, but you're also gonna be like really stressed out and anxious throughout the whole process when it could easily be avoided if you get it done soon. Tip number 3 is to create short-term goals when studying. When studying, instead of being like, oh, let me study, let me like browse the PowerPoint, read the textbook, create a short-term goal. For example, maybe be like, all right, today I'm gonna memorize this process. Today I'm gonna memorize how this thing works. Create that short-term goal and just learn that for that specific study session. Not only will you study more effectively, but it's also gonna put less strain on your studying because you actually have a goal and you know what you wanna study for. And my last tip and piece of advice, which is the most obvious one, is to not be lazy. Always do something productive. Let's say you're done doing homework. Don't just be like, oh, I'm tired from doing all that homework. Let me just like do nothing. Take a short break and go to studying something else. Be productive, be efficient, and trust me, everything will go your way. Those were some tips on being really productive, but right now I got first class of the day. Let's get it done. All right, so I just got out of class and all of a sudden, look who pulls up in this car. Colin, what's up, bro? What do you want to say to the vlog?
I'm going to Publix.
Going to Publix?
Bananas.
Bro, you're in spring break, right?
Yes, sir.
How does it feel to be in spring break as a high school junior? Good? Colin, nice seeing you. But legit, there's like a car in back of you, bro, so I'll see you, man. I know I gave him like no intro, but me and Colin ran together when I was in high school. He was a freshman when I was a senior. Now he's a junior in high school. He is a really, really fast guy. He's got a good future ahead of him. The plan right now is to go eat at the food court because I looked at the menus online for the dining hall and they are pretty bad. So I need to go to the food court to get some food. Usually I go to Pollo Tropical, but I decided to switch it up today and get some Panda Express. The good thing about eating at the food court is that you could use dining dollars, which are billed into your cane card. So it kind of works out. Right here, we got my amazing Panda Express Asian food. And we also have Shayna, which decided to be on the healthier side today and order her amazing salad. Where did you get your salad from?
Fresh Fusion. It's like vegetarian restaurant.
Just finished eating, got my food in, I got my energy levels back up, and I'm ready for my next class. Luckily, Wednesdays are my really short days. I only have 2 classes. This is my last class of the day. When I get this class done, I get to do my and study. Just got out of my last class of the day, but just because I finished class, that doesn't mean that the grind stops. If anything, when class ends, the grind starts. The plan is to go to the library and bust out as much work as I can. So I'm right here in the library in a really big round table, and pretty much the plan for right now is just to bust out as much work as I possibly can because I have a lot of that I need to get done, and I want to get it done ASAP. I was sitting in there for like a solid 3 hours. I just wanted to like step out, get some fresh air, walk around a little bit. So I went from studying in the library for hours to vlogging with the campus ducks. Guys, wildlife at UM has been crazy. The other day, 2 of those campus ducks got in a really big fight. And on top of that, there was also like manatees on campus. I would say another great tip for productivity and studying is just to take a break. If you sit down and study for hours and hours without taking like a little break, even if it's just like walking around, you're gonna like just like bust your mind out. While studying, it's important to stop and pause every once in a while to take a break, especially if it's a hydration break like the one that I'm taking right now. But legit, take a break, take some fluids in, get the blood flow going, and then when you're done with your break, go back to studying and grinding. I just finished studying for the rest of the night, and look at how nice campus looks right now. We got like a purple sky going on. It's Wednesday, which means that I get to coach track for Tri-Canes. I know I say this in like a lot of my videos. I'm in Tri-Canes, the triathlon club, and on Wednesdays we run and I coach the runs. So change of plans. I showed up to the track. I waited 5 to 10 minutes and legit nobody showed up to track practice. I don't know if people hate running or if they hate me as a coach, but the good thing is that I got to go home really early today. Well, it's 8 p.m. so I don't know if that's really considered early, but it's earlier than I would have left before. It's really funny though, because the only reason I stayed here really late was to coach track, but I didn't end up coaching track, but I still got a lot of work done, which is what really matters. Right now though, I am headed to my car. I am going home. Tomorrow is football early morning, which means I need to get a lot of sleep. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up down below and subscribe to my channel to stay up to date with my weekly uploads. That's pretty much it for me, but always remember to stay hydrated.